Hello everybody and welcome to the Martinsville Speedway for the round of 12 cutoff race in our 2003 NR2003 season as we get ready to knock it down from 12 to 8 drivers in contention for this championship. 3 drivers already locked in the round of 8. We're green and underway here in Martinsville. Jeff Gordon on the pole alongside Dale Earnhardt Jr. Gordon already clinched a spot in the next round on points. Earnhardt Jr. very comfortable as long as he doesn't wreck out like right away. He should pretty much be no problem into the round of 8 with ease. Same thing for Terry Labonte behind him. Newman, Stewart both have already won. They're running 6th and 7th. Sorry, 5th and 6th. As Jimmy Johnson up here, he's a 3rd place, but he's not a playoff driver. But Jimmy's still having a good run. But Jeff Gordon leads here on the opening lap of racing here at Martinsville. Gordon, your leader. Junior in 2nd. Jimmy Johnson, Terry Labonte trying to sort out that 3rd place battle behind us. But it's Jeff Gordon leading the way throughout the pack here. See if any instances are developing. Robbie Gordon really struggling all the way at the back of the pack here. 3 wide. Elliott Souther, John Andretti, Johnny Benson. Some contact, and there goes John Andretti. He gets spun to the inside wall, and the caution will come out here as Andretti goes around at Martinsville, bringing out caution number 1 of the day on lap number 2 as he gets turned off the nose of Johnny Benson and the bumper of Elliott Souther. So caution number 1 out here at Martinsville as Jeff Gordon leads the way here in the round of 12 elimination race. Now we get to the last lap of stage 1. Jeff Gordon still leading the way, looking to get a stage win, get another playoff point to his total, 10 stage points. He's already through, so he's continuing to have a great day. Ryan Newman running in 2nd, continuing to have an incredible playoff run so far. By far the best driver consistently week in and week out, running top 5 every single week in these playoffs. I mean, some incredible run Newman is on right now. And back to the line, it's going to be Jeff Gordon winning stage 1 in dominating fashion here in Martinsville, followed by Ryan Newman in 2nd, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 3rd, Jimmy Johnson in 4th, Kevin Harvick is 5th, Terry Labonte, Jamie McMurray, Tony Stewart, Bill Elliott, and Jeff Burr in the top 10. So with that, I believe Kevin Harvick, Dale Earnhardt Jr. should have clinched their playoff spots on points. I believe Terry Labonte as well as we get back underway here on lap number 37. Jeff Gordon in the lead. Over Newman, Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson, and Kevin Harvick the top 5. 3 wide up here to lead. Some intense racing, but Jeff Gordon still leading and driving away with the lead here down the back straightaways. He clears the lap car of Todd Bodine and Bobby Labonte. It looks like Gordon is well on his way to yet another victory this season. Him and Newman both looking for that elusive win number 5 here in 2003 to be the best in the business. Neither have gotten it yet. As he'll caution out of the race, there's a caution out of the racetrack. There's trouble on the back stretch going into turn 3 and 4. Looks like Elliott Souther in the 38 and the 74. Tony Raines, but looks like way up ahead. Ken Schrader was around as well, but I think we got to look at Tony Raines' view here. Your Bristol night race winner, Tony Raines, turned head on to the inside wall by Kenny Schrader. Huge hit for Raines. Schrader spins into him as well. So a big crash here down the back stretch involving Kenny Schrader and Tony Raines, bringing out the caution flag here at the Martinsville Studios. Raines slides right back up, hits Jason Leffler. Nowhere for Elliott Souther. He piles in, and Michael Waltrip, very lucky. Him and Robbie Gordon both very lucky to avoid that. They stay in this race and they keep their chances at making a miracle happen live. Now back underway in stage 2, lap 54. Bill Elliott now leads at Martinsville over Tony Stewart. Bill Elliott trying to get his first win of the season. It's been a struggle all year long for that 9 team of Bill Elliott after such a strong 2002. He's just fallen off here in 03 and it looks like he just doesn't have that same pace that he did back in the last couple of seasons, you know, getting close to the end of his career. So I think it might be telling us time to hang it up for Bill Elliott. Still only 1 top 5 this season. But oh, big trouble. Caution, Rusty Wallace and Jerry Nadeau have crashed. Yes, I will say Joe Nemechek was involved as well. The 2 and the 25, 2 of the first couple of guys just outside the playoff cut line at the end of the regular season. Of course, missed the playoffs, but they had good, consistent seasons going. Neither really... Of course, neither of them has one. It's right there. Nemechek gets hit by Kevin Harvick, squeeze into Rusty Wallace, and Nemechek and Rusty go around, and nowhere for Nadeau to go. He just piles right into Rusty and Nemechek as everyone else gets by. But tough seasons for Rusty Wallace, you know, and Joe Nemechek. Tough seasons for those guys. Back at the front is still Bill Elliott leading the way here over Tony Stewart, and Bill Elliott will continue to lead. Now back underway on lap 60. Elliott leads over Stewart, Burton, Steve Park, and Kenny Wallace, the top 5. How about the 83 of Kenny Wallace? He has a chance to advance to the round of 8 if he can get enough points here today. As what I didn't notice until after the race was over, but I know now, is that the 97 of Kurt Busch, who came into this race not that far above the cut line, did not qualify for the race. A huge DNQ could cost him the spot in the round of 8. He's kind of here 3 wide. Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr., Ryan Newman, and around goes Jeff Gordon into the outside wall. Gordon and Newman into the wall they go. Caution will wave as Jeff Gordon, one of the dominant cars of the day, around off the bumper of Earnhardt into the nose of Newman. As 3 wide squeeze, this didn't work down the front stretch. 3 championship contenders, all very fortunate that, of course, Gordon Newman already locked in. That Junior has plenty of points, so he should be okay. But disaster for Jeff Gordon here in Martinsville. He'll have to find another way to try to come back up through the field and win as Bill Elliott continues to lead over Tony Stewart. Kenny Wallace now up to 4th. That 83 car getting closer to a win here. What a run Kenny Wallace is having. This is going to be one of the wildest playoff runs that we have seen in a while. Elliott still leads the way as we work our way through 3 and 4 now. Stewart in 2nd, trying to find his way closer, but he's got stuck behind these lap cars of Dave Blaney and Mike Skinner as he head into turn 1 and 2. Elliott's still leading here on lap number 68. And now the caution's out on the racetrack once again. Another crash. This time the 45 of Kyle Petty is involved. Looks like coming out of turn 4, Jeff Gordon dumps Kyle Petty trying to charge his way through the field. The 45 gets spun around. Caution comes up. I'll have more trouble. That's Dale Earnhardt Jr. around. The 8 Dale Jr. with trouble here at Martinsville. He gets spun around. Thankfully, he has that big enough points cushion, but he gets into the outside wall. Big hit there with Todd Bodine. Spun right in front of his teammate Steve Park. Contact there. Terry Labonte hits him. But Jr. goes around in front of the pack, collects some damage. I'm going to take him out of contention for the win today. But Jr. he still has enough points. He should be fine. Comfortably advance the round of 8 and just live to fight another day. Live to fight another day, Jr. Live to fight another day. Meanwhile, back at the front of the field, Bill Elliott continues to dominate this second half of the race. On to lap 76 now, last lap of stage 1. Bill Elliott still leading the way here. Looking to get the last lap of stage 2 rather. Looking to get the stage 2 win here, get his 2nd stage win of the season, which would propel him definitely into contention to get tossed the yellow command. The caution's already on the racetrack, so there's a wreck that's already happened that brought out the caution. But we're going to let the stage play out here. So 3 and 4 for the final time. Bill Elliott will come through to win stage 2 here at Martinsville, followed by Tony Stewart in 2nd. Then it is Jeff Burt in 3rd. Then followed by him is Kenny Wallace, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman. Or rather, Harvick, Newman, Kenny Wallace, Ward Burton, Biffle, McMurray, and Jimmy Spencer. So big points for the 83 of Kenny Wallace right there. That is huge for his playoff hopes, as now really he might be able to find himself in these playoffs right now. As the amount of cars are wrecking out, this could be huge for him. As the caution came out here at the end of the stages because Kenny Schrader got turned to the outside wall by Casey Mears. The two of them go around. They bring out the caution flag. Meanwhile, Bill Elliott's still leading the way, continuing on to lap number 126. And now the caution's out again here. Pace car coming out and big damage to Johnny Benson's number 10 car. Smoke point out, he was upside down. A huge crash here on the front straight there. We just catch the end of it. Jeremy Mayfield and Benson spinning in front of the pack. Johnny Benson gets T-boned by championship contender Robbie Gordon, flipped upside down. Benson barrel rolls down the front stretch, and that'll bring out a caution after a huge pile up here in Martinsville down the front straight for Johnny Benson and Robbie Gordon, who's having a tough round. He's just hoping and praying he has enough points over Kurt Busch, maybe even Kenny Wallace if he has to advance. It'll be tight though. As we move on to lap 146, just 5 laps to go in this race. Terry Labonte is DNF'd in 39th, but he should have enough points where he should be able to still comfortably advance the round of 8, so I wouldn't be worried if I was a Terry Labonte fan right now. But it's Bill Elliott leading, Tony Stewart 2nd, Ryan Newman 3rd, trying to decide a winner here. As Bill Elliott's absolutely dominated this race ever since the beginning of stage 2. Looks to finish it off with his first win of a rough season. Would really be a great way to end off the season with a victory for Bill Elliott. Behind him, though, Tony Stewart looking for 2 wins in a row. Of course, won at Charlotte last episode to advance to the round of 8. He's got Newman behind him, who's been red hot these playoffs, coming off a crash out at Charlotte after leading the most laps, and before that had won 2 in a row. Now Bill Elliott trying to hold off Tony Stewart to the inside. Here comes Tony Stewart. He's got to run, trying to steal it from Bill Elliott at the last second. 3 laps to go in Martinsville. It is Bill Elliott versus Tony Stewart for the win. Who's it going to be? Stewart looking to fight his way on to the round of 8 with his 3rd win of the season and his 2nd in this round, including back-to-back victories. It would be huge for Tony and his championship hopes. That'd be 5 more playoff points to carry in that next round as he gets clear of the night ability for the lead. Stewart takes the lead at Martinsville with just 2 laps to go. He clears Bill Elliott. Ryan Newman trying to power his way into 2nd now and try to chase down Stewart. These two have been the best the entire round. It's been Stewart, Newman, and Gordon. 1, 2, 3. The 3 best guys all around long, but Newman back there gets blocked by Matt Kenseth coming out of the pits. That allows Bill Elliott to clear him for 2nd and try to find a way by Tony Stewart, who's now scooting away. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank out Martinsville for Tony Stewart, as he looks to get win number 3 on the season and back-to-back in the playoffs. He is getting hot at the right time. That's exactly what he needs to be doing to get himself into a championship 4. If he can win one of the races of the next round, that'd be huge. They get automatically in. If not, he can have the consistency to point us to 3 and 4 for the final time. Tony Stewart goes back-to-back and wins at Martinsville. Bill Elliott, your runner-up. Newman 3rd. 4th place going to be Jeff Gordon. And right here, your top 5 is Jeff Burt in the 99. Then Jamie McMurray 6th. Greg Biffle 7th. Kenny Wallace 8th. Kevin Harvick 9th. And Jimmy Spencer was your top 10. So a huge run for the 83 of Kenny Wallace. And that could be enough to keep his Cinderella run alive another round to the round of 8. How about that for the 83 of Kenny Wallace? What a run he is on. But it is Tony Stewart and victory lane today in Martinsville. Back-to-back victories, 3 wins on the season, one of your championship favorites going into the round of 8. You see the race results on the left side of your screen. And we'll see the final round of 12 playoff grid in a few short moments. And the final round of 12 playoff grid. Of course, Newman, Stewart won their way through. Gordon points his way in, as did Harvick, comfortably by 74. He advances. Dale Jr. advances by 51 points. Terry Labonte advances by 28. All these guys advance easily. And Kenny Wallace in the 83 keeps the Cinderella run going as he advances by 6 points above the cut line. The 83 is trying to make an upset run to this final 4. Robbie Gordon barely transfers by just 1 point over Kurt Busch. All he had to do is qualify for the race. He would have got 1 point. He would have made it with the best finish in the round. But instead, Kurt Busch did not qualify for the race. The only driver to do so, and is eliminated from the playoffs as Robbie Gordon advances, and Dale Jarrett, Michael Waltrip, and Mark Martin have eliminated as well after subpar rounds. Now heading into the round of 8 at Atlanta, Rockingham, and Phoenix, Ryan Newman, the championship favorite, sits comfortably 27 points above the cut line. Jeff Gordon, 14 to the good with 4 wins on the season. Kevin Harvick, 8 points above the cut line. And Tony Stewart, that big win makes him, he would have been in -1 coming into this round if he didn't win, but he did win at Martinsville. Now he's +4 above Terry Labonte on the cut line. Huge swing right there for Tony. Of course, Terry Labonte out by 4, Robbie Gordon out by 8, Dale Jr. out by 11, and Kenny Wallace out by 15 as we head into the round of 8 opener at Atlanta in the next episode. Till then, I hope you all have a good one.